A character-themed controller that I never thought would see the light of day is this Zero Suit Samus PvP wired fight pad for the Wii U. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here bringing you another unboxing video for these wired fight pads. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to get the full set of these, but a lot of them are going on sale. These ones aren't selling that well anymore, I would say. A lot of people have said that they don't really hold up over time, that the original GameCube controller is a lot better, especially if you're looking for something that's going to hold up for years and years, and I do tend to agree. I've been using one of these ones, the Mario one, for a little while. It doesn't feel like it has the best functionality, and it certainly doesn't feel as durable as the official GameCube controller, so I'm just being honest with my opinion about that. But it is really cool to see some themed controllers like this one, especially with this kind of a color and being styled after Zero Suit Samus. Again, is not something that I ever actually thought I would see. So the box packaging for this, you have a nice outlook of what the controller will look like. Interestingly, it just says Samus on the front here, not Zero Suit Samus, but we all know what this actually is. The Wii U logo on here, as well as the PDP logo and the official Nintendo seal of quality. A nice picture of Zero Suit Samus there on the side. On the back, you have the original Samus controller. That is orange, actually, more traditional Samus in the Metroid series. And the Link controller, just for some examples. And on the side, it says Wired Fight Pad, Samus Edition. On the bottom, it has some different, I guess, warnings and all the great information about how this was made in China and everything like that. But let's actually get to the controller and see what this looks like. Again, there's a lot of them. I was really thinking maybe they'd eventually have all 50 of them out, but of course they do not have that many. That is an obscene amount of controllers to produce, but they might get up to around 20 eventually. Who knows? On Amazon right now, a lot of these are actually on sale. Generally, I think you can find them for $20 or less American. If you're finding them for like $15, then I do think they're worth picking up if you're a collector, especially if you're not going to use all of them. I guess it's just something neat to have in your collection. But if you're looking to game for a very long time, then this is not something probably that you would want. You'd probably want one of the more official ones, just to be clear and completely transparent. But this controller looks absolutely outstanding. This is really cool. I wish it held up more. I wish I liked the joysticks even better. But the paint job on this looks amazing. It's this metallic blue that really does look like Samus's, Zero Suit Samus's outfit right here. So you can obviously get where they get the inspiration from. The buttons here are kind of like neon yellow. There's a darker blue for the buttons, and the back of the controller is also like a darker blue. It does say Samus right here as well on the controller. That looks like it's on the C-stick, actually. So both of these joysticks are the same size, which I do kind of like. I don't like how the original C-stick on the GameCube was smaller, so that is something that I am a fan of. The D-pad is never going to be as good as Nintendo's, because Nintendo honestly makes like the best D-pads, but I think the D-pad on the GameCube controller was always a little bit small. The buttons are responsive, yes, and there are an ZL and a ZR button, as well as R and L buttons, and I don't mind those. They're the touch buttons. But just overall, this controller does feel a lot lighter than the original GameCube controller, but the style and design of this is really outstanding. So again, if you can get this for like $15, I do think it could be worth it. There's a lot of them out there to collect, and I really like this metallic kind of finish. So if you're a real big fan of this game, if you're a big fan of Super Smash Bros. And a big fan of Zero Suit Samus, this is definitely something that you might want to consider picking up, especially for the right price. I think under $20 is the sweet spot. I'm not going to say that this can absolutely 100% guaranteed last you a very long time with gaming. If you're into Smash Bros., you're definitely going to use these joysticks very, very heavily, and they don't always last over time. So just keep that in mind if you're buying these or collecting these. But they are really cool because they are official themed controllers brought to you by PDP and, of course, officially licensed by Nintendo. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. And remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming.